We've got SEN cricket commentator and Australian Test player number
405.
405, Douglas Irwin Bollinger. Dougie, how are you, mate?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What's cracking?
Oh, mate, sounds like you're on your way out to Olympic Park for this BBL game tonight. First off, is it going to happen? How's the weather looking out there?
I don't know. No idea. It looks shocking at the moment. I'm just driving up Windsor Road and it's looking pretty bad. So hopefully some sun comes out, because it's going to be a long afternoon listening to Jimmy and myself.
Let's be honest, it'd be mostly Jimmy if it's filling time.
Yeah. You can tell him. You can tell him that I don't want to get in trouble.
Dougie, interesting that you're driving up the Windsor Road and not taking David Warner's helicopter out there to the ground.
Nah, mate. No, I traded that in for a couple of Bentleys.
Mate.
And I'd be too scared to take a helicopter in this weather. No way.
Yeah.
I struggle to ride the bush beast.
Actually, you know what I'd love to see is Dougie Bollinger in the Channel 10 helicopter, the traffic helicopter. You know, You're up and about. You're above the skyline, checking out the traffic. Dougie, if you were up there, could you give us a little bit of? I know you're driving at the moment, but
give us the traffic on Windsor Road.
Yeah, a bit of a Vic LaRusso style of, traffic Windsor update.
Geez, we went from cricket to a weather update, but heavy rain along Windsor Road heading out towards Parramatta. Just take it easy, drive safely. No accident to occur of, but take it easy, team.
Oh my God! I thought you were an expert cricket comment. That was amazing.
Yeah, well done. I love that.
Mate, a man of many talents.
Does it need to be more? Hey guys, we're on Windsor Road driving up. Does it need to be more high pitch?
Yeah, I think so. But, mate, I'm not going to criticise you. You're driving and trying to do an interview at the same time. So
very well. Now, mate, you were Australian Test player 405. Now, Philpy's revealed that apparently the Test debutants have to sing a song for the rest of the team. Now, first off, did that occur in your day?
No.
And no, didn't. Did it?
No.
What would you have
that
sung?
needs a punch in the face. Who told you that? Who said that?
Well, it was broken yesterday on a podcast by Bo Webster, who revealed that Travis Head is the one who has just invented this thing in the last couple of months or whatnot. So,
cool.
Yeah. Would there been a song that you sang?
Yeah, what would you have sung?
100%. 100%. Geez, I've got a few. What have I got? I've got Bohemian Like You, the Dandy Warhol.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good karaoke. So I don't know. It depends what they want. If they want to sing a good Aussie song, there's heaps out there. But I don't mind that. That's a bit of fun, and that's a bit of, getting the team around for a bit of fun. I reckon that's a great idea.
Yeah, mate. Do you remember? I know, obviously, you were Baggy Green 405. Do you remember who was 406 at all?
Was it Jason Frazier?
He was 404, right? So you're.
Andrew McDonald.
There you go. Yeah, the current Australian coach. That was it. I just wanted to see if you remembered.
Oh, good lead-in, Phil.
What about 321?
I got one of each side.
Now, Dougie, mate, speaking of having fun, how much did you enjoy this Test summer? Is that one of the better Test summers you can remember, or?
Yeah, no, very, very good. I reckon it was more entertaining, wasn't it? When was the last time we had 30,000 to a Boxing Day Test series? It's been phenomenal. There's been results, and there's been a bit of fire, which is great. I think Siraj giving it to the batters and the batters giving it back. I reckon that's great. I reckon Boland coming in. I think Boland's been a phenomenal bowler for a long time. He just hasn't had that crack. But Stark, Cummins, Hazelwood, geez, they're hard to get out of. So I thought I reckon it was a great series, boys. I hope there's more of it. And what do we got? We got the Ashes next year, and I think the Indians are coming over for a one-day series again next season. So, mate, we're in for a bumper in 18 months.
Mate, I've got to ask, we saw Bumrah basically, in my view, get put off his game a little bit when the Aussies were trying to waste a bit of time at the end of day one. There, Sammy Konstas had a bit of a word to him. Mate, if when you were in the peak of your Test career, if a young 19-year-old opener at the non-strikers gave you advice on what you should be doing, how would you have reacted?
Oh, mate, I think the way he was going at it, I thought they'd say keep going. we say Test cricket's a long game, but he was just trying to get him off his game. But when you're 19, you're fearless. You guys were 19 once, and he's just fearless and confident in his own game. And they're going to go to Sri Lanka, and it's going to be a whole different game. So it'll be interesting to see what he does over there.
Yeah, what's your thoughts? We were just talking here on the show about our potential lineups to take to Sri Lanka. Are there any debutants? Is there someone outside the box that Dougie be taking to Sri Lanka?
Oh God, it's hard to tell. I know Peter Hanscom's had his name flown around. I think it'd be hard to take him, but someone like maybe a Curtis Patterson who's in form. But you just got to think who's in form, who's getting runs, who's getting wickets, and that's how it should be. And I think just who's in. I doubt they'll change the actual playing team going forward, because obviously it's hard to change a winning formula. But it'd probably be more on who the second spinner is.
Yeah, mate. Would you be taking any of the big three quicks at all, or what are your thoughts on who we take in that sort of realm of the fast bowlers? Do we bother taking depth, or do we just take a couple?
100%, mate. Sri Lanka is an unbelievable place to play, and believe it or not, it'd be a great learning curve for guys like Boland and Konstas who haven't played there to learn. Geez, my game's here, but geez, it needs to be there, if that makes sense. Slow wickets, spinning wickets, things like that. So I don't know why you wouldn't.
Mate, I think it was you played one test against India, and someone who was described as prickly on this show by the great Ricky Ponting is the current coach Gambhir. You played against him. Would you describe him as prickly when you played against him, or another word that doesn't have the LY on the end?
I wouldn't say is it prick you're talking about, but mate. There's a difference between, obviously you do some silly stuff, once you get that white line fever, but you want true competitors, don't you? You want true entertainers, you want true competitors, and sometimes it crosses the line, but in the end, like even Konstas said it when he got interviewed. He said, "What happens on the field stays on the field." Funny simple. Like that's when it happens in every sport, and you got guys that go over the line, and a good captain or a good coach will just come in and say, "Listen, mate, let's just leave it there." But no, you want true competitors, and you wanted heated competitors.
Yeah, mate. On that, we saw.
I got suspended for a couple of games for throwing a ball at a bloke. So
really,
I'm a bit of a hypocrite there.
Who was that again?
Jimmy Pearson at North Sydney Oval.
Oh. I love that. What did he do?
Was he out of his crease?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, I don't know, I was probably getting pongoed and got the shits and just threw the ball back in, but then got off the field. And the worst thing was the match referee got it wrong, and I still got suspended. I couldn't believe it. You just get a slap on the wrist, fill the paperwork out wrong, and I still got in trouble.
This is what I love, mate, is your passion, and definitely during your SEN commentary of the Big Bash. I remember, I don't think we have the audio, but Ben Dorshus hits a six up onto the roof, I think it was, and your commentary was just amazing because you were just having a crack and laugh, and I love the passion. You've really been enjoying the Big Bash this year, mate.
Yeah, I have. The crowds have been back. The games have been. There's been some really tight games. You see the Thunder game. I hope Bancroft and Sam's are going well, but that game came down to the wire. You had the other night with the Renegades and the Scorchers, mate. There's been some really good crowds, really good games, and that's what it's all about. It's been good to have everything back, and it's been entertaining. And now we've got half of the Australian Test side that Stephen Smith's got 3 games you can play.
Yeah.
That's going to be a massive boost. So yeah, it's just good fun, and I think that was Ben Dorshus slogging one hitting the Bill O'Reilly stand at the SCG. So. Yeah, why not? You're out there to watch the game. I'm in the best seat in the house, and then people are listening to me.
Mate,
I don't know why.
When you saw the Dan Christian to strap up and play again, was there some itchy feet from you? Was there a thought? You know what? Maybe I could get back out there.
No. Next question. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. A, I think I'm too fat, and B, I just couldn't be bothered.
Well, I'm not sure if you know this, Dougie, but Barney still plays a bit of park cricket, and every time we interview an ex-cricketer of any form, he's doing his best. He hit Richard Cheekoy up for a game recently. So,
we were short.
Yeah, I think the next question coming is, can you play in 2 weeks out at Menai somewhere?
No.
Menai, mate, where's Menai? I don't even know where that is. No,
it's a long way from Windsor Road, mate.
Yeah. I'm going past Winston Hills now. Do you guys know where that is?
Yeah. Familiar with that.
Okay, yeah, that's
the Hills
not
District.
a confident, but anyway.
Well, usually, Dougie, I go in pubs. So if you could tell me what the closest drinking water hole is to around there, I'll be like, yes, definitely been there before.
Oh, that's right, I know that. But no, mate, if the Thunder need, Dan Christian to play, he obviously looked like he can still do it, but it just showed they were just out of some players and they needed help. And someone like that put his hand up, I think it was phenomenal for the Thunder. But, they're going really well this year, led by David Warner, and some of the younger guys probably still need to grab that chance that they've got. But, mate, they're coming second on the table, and it's not a bad thing.
Mate, so on that, do you see Dan Christian? Dan Christian sort of said in the media he'd be happy to keep playing if they needed him. Do you think that's the way to go, or do you think these young blokes sort of learning a bit more? I mean, obviously they're bolstered by having guys like Sam Konstas back in the side now.
Yep.
How do you see them for the rest of the season? Do you see them needing Dan Christian, or do you reckon it's young blokes from here out?
Oh, mate, to be honest, you're probably kind of thinking you hope they don't, because they've got a good squad, they've got a good backup. But I think Dan was saying that to do the right thing, to show that he's a team man. But obviously he's not going to stand in the way of some young blokes come in that are going to get an opportunity. So, good on him for throwing that out there. But I'm sure Trevor Bayliss knows what he's doing, and they're going to be fine, mate. They just got to keep winning. Winning's contagious. They haven't had that for a couple of seasons. So,
We lost him.
We lost him.
Yeah, well.
We lost Doug there. Winston Hills, the service isn't great. That's the one thing I know about that place.
He went through
we'll
one
see
of
if we can get him back on the line, because they are taking... Oh, have we got you there, Doug? You're back,
you got me. Sorry, boys.
That's all right, mate. Now, mate, I was going to ask you, they're coming up against Philby's favourite team tonight, the Thunder. They're going up against the Hobart Hurricanes, who have been in absolutely cracking form at the moment. 4 straight. How do you see tonight unfolding?
Well, mate, firstly, I hope we get on, because this weather's not going too great. I'm just going past North Mead now, guys, so I'm just heading down towards past the Coca-Cola factory on my right and pancakes on the rocks. Anyway,
have you seen any police radars? Are we allowed to do that?
Text in if you've got a Dougie sighting, by the
way. No, not yet, but I'll try and slow down quickly. You remember when Mum used to speed back in the day and she'd slam on the brakes?
I don't know your mum that well, but hey, Dougie, thanks for joining us, mate. I look forward to your...
I want to hear what we expect for the game tonight, though.
Sorry.
If we get on, who's winning? Who's going to perform?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, oh, God, it's, as I said, with the weather being like this, but... oh, God, I'd love Dave Warner to keep getting runs, because he's bringing crowds. Young Davies, I'd like him to start getting in the game a bit more.
Yep.
But, geez, I don't know. This weather's playing havoc, so I'm not too sure. And I can't be biased because I played for both of them.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you did too.
That's great.
You did too. Well,
we can't wait to listen to your fantastic commentary tonight with Jimmy Smith on SEN. In fact, you'll hear a little bit of this stuff. Thanks for joining us, Dougie Bollinger.
Drive safe, mate. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Have a lovely afternoon, guys. Take care.
You too, mate. For more like that, make sure to follow the SEN socials and listen to SEN 1170 AM, Sydney's home of sport.